What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Ordinary E. It's been a while, sorry about that, but I have wholeheartedly dived into this making money online episodes that I'm doing, and we started off with the eBay, if you remember. So this is another further 90-day update. So in total now it's been about 180 days of doing the making money online. Now that we built the computer for free, we're going to become millionaires, Rodney. Somehow, I don't know yet, but let me bring you up to speed with what's going on. So we went around the house and we sold 10 items to begin with. We followed YouTubers on advice. There was a daily refinement challenge that we started. So his advice was to go around and get 10 items around your house, sell those, get the money for that, use that money then to buy more inventory. I also was getting inventory from Facebook for free and Trash Nothing. And by the way, if you're going to do that, you've got to get the permission of the giver. So I found that out. So I stopped doing that because, yeah, it's unfair or whatever it might be. But we don't need to do that anymore because I'll show you why later on. So yeah, that's what we've. This is the another 90 days following the 90 days update I gave you before. And so in total now we've been doing this for 6 months, 180 days. And I'm going to just bring you up to speed with some things that we've learned along the way. So as you know, I set up the eBay store called Ordinary E, and everything went really well. So we got 99 reviews just there. I don't know if you can see that, but everything was positive, really good reviews, and I managed to I met the what we were trying to achieve is the performance. So we managed to meet the criteria to get top seller, which is what we achieved, and in doing so, you can then become. Oh, in doing so, I got a little bit confused. So here's where the things went downhill. So I became top seller, but I didn't know if at the time wasn't telling me it was top seller, even though I met all the criteria. So I called up eBay and I said, "Hey, you haven't given me the label of top seller yet, blah blah blah." And they said, "No, you need to become a business." So I said, "Okay, let's do that." So I transferred my store into a business store, and then they gave me the top seller, and then I had the badge, and then what I noticed though, every time I posted something or listed something on eBay, they were charging me. So my stuff is not expensive when I sell it. They're pounds or £2. So to charge me to start listing, and every time it renews the listing, it's a charge. That wasn't going to work for me. So I asked eBay if they could change my store back, and they said no, you can't reverse the store once you go to business store. So I said okay, and I think I had about 600 items in my store. So what I had to do then was I've opened up a new store. Well, I had a store already. Sorry, I had a store that I used to use for my personal buying off eBay. So every time an item then got to the last day before it was going to get relisted, I started ending that listing and putting it on my new store, just because it isn't worthwhile or commercially viable for me to relist it at the selling listing at the eBay fee that they're telling you to list my items. So what I said to myself then is that I had about 3 months worth of goods in the store, but I said, okay, whatever sells, let's see how the business store goes. And to be honest with you, I will show you how that performed. So as you can see here, around about February, possibly it was February or March. So you can see every day I was starting to sell one or two items, four items. Yeah, there's about 6 items there. So things were picking up. But then I changed to the business store around about February, and then I started selling just one item again, one item every couple of days, and then it just went very quiet for about a month, to April. So I sold nothing. So the benefits of going into a business store, I didn't see anything. So 600 items, and I think it was actually it looks like it was between the end of February, then March it really slowed down once I changed to business, and then nothing from the 14th of March or the 18th of March until the 4th of February, the 4th of April. So nothing was selling from the 18th of March until the 4th of April on a business store. So I reaped no benefits from changing to a business store, and it cost me money. And I've stopped selling on that store now, and I've ended with 169 in the green. So I have 169 to spend from this store. But as you can see here, what I should have got paid was 1,600. What I did get paid was 159. This is a cumulative for the 3 months, and I lost out on £84 because of the relisting that they were doing to me, which I didn't realise they did. They charged me for the relisting, so I lost out on £84 there. But I do have all this inventory, so I've got all this inventory, I've got everything paid for packing wise, and I'm still £169 in the green. So things are going well. Everything was now transferred to the other store that I have, and that is why I haven't been able to post a video, because it's been a bit of a nightmare. But now it's all cleaned, so this store is now cleaned over here. So basically, unfortunately, this is a top rated seller store. I think I'm going to have to, as you can see there, top rated seller, I'm going to have to close this store down, because it's just not worth it for me, for what I sell. And yeah, I didn't benefit from going to a business store, so I don't see the benefits, guys. If you want to correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like I'm going to close this store once I figure out how to do that. So now we're going to go over to our new store. Just close this one down, and now here's our new store. And as you can see, we have reached, so on this new store, so I can transfer this £169 to the new store as well, and I can show you how this one is performing. So let's go back. As you can see, it was about February that the old store, I started realizing the relisting of the old store was charging me, so I started transferring things over, and this gave me the opportunity to meet another goal of advice from Daily Refinement, saying to achieve like 10 daily listings, so and you can get bigger returns. So as you can see here, my listing habit at the moment is 11.46 items a day. I have 927 items at the moment listed. In total, I've listed 1,112 and sold 185 in February until now, which is May. So February, March, April, May. So in 3 months, I've sold 185 items. So the store is performing similarly, if not a bit better than the other store, and especially when I transferred it to a business store, this is definitely better for me. I don't get charged the fees for the relistings, and I can sell my items for cheaper, so I can move inventory quicker. And as you can see, I own all these items now. I don't get anything from anywhere for free. I go and buy them using the money. So as you can see, this store is £316 in the green. I can add my other 156, whatever it was, from the other spreadsheet, so I'm 450 in the green. But here's the question you're all dying to know: how much have I made then in 6 months? Well, it's £450 in the green. So, however, what you must understand is that in my store I do have, let's have a look. It should tell you here. I think it gives you a summary of how much your items worth. I have £4,000 worth of items in the store, so all my inventory is paid for. The stuff in my store is worth 4,000, and I'm 450 in front. So potentially there's 4,000 there, but in my pocket or in the bank or wherever it goes, it's the bank. It's £450. Now, is it worth it? £450, because things don't sell very quick. It takes a long time. You know, you're not going to sell items quickly, so you just got to be patient. You won't get that £4,000 in 1 day or 1 month or whatever. It's going to take months and months and years, and you've got to keep posting. So I've limited my items to 5 a day now, just so that I'm constantly active. It's easier for me to source 5 items a day. I go out and I get 35 a week, and those are my 5 items a day. I've made contacts with various people. I've got contacts now who call me up with inventory and deals. So yeah, I've now moved away from searching myself on, you know, websites, Facebook, eBay. I'm going to car boot sales. I am going to charity shops, but I've also made contacts and warehouses that I can now go and get inventory from, and I've got other contacts that give me deals for certain different types of items. So that's all going well. It is fun. I do enjoy it, but I don't get time. So I don't have financial freedom to do what I want. This is a full-time commitment. I do it on the weekends, and whenever I get a call, I go out in the evenings to go and get some stuff. But it's tiring, especially after doing a hard day of 10-hour day work. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to do this anymore, kind of thing. I don't mind having it on the side and making a little bit. And if there's a deal from one of my contacts now, I will go and do the deal, post them. And basically what it is, if you put whatever you put in, you might get double back or triple back. So you might get double back, to be honest, or just under double. So if you buy something for £1, you're going to sell it for £2.50 to make £1. You're going to double your money to make £2. £1 you've already paid, so you just double your money with eBay. That's how it is for me at the moment. It's not it's not bringing me any money, to be honest, that I can use for myself. I can't pay myself, I can't pay anything with it. All I'm doing is I'm getting the money back when I get in the green, and then I go out with that money and buy more inventory. As you can see, this one is not calculating the fuel, so I probably have less money than that. Everything else, like the packaging at the moment, I still have left over paid for from the previous store, so nothing at the moment for that. Yeah, and this spreadsheet really helps me see what I can spend every weekend. So at the moment, this weekend, I can go out and spend £316 and get more inventory. I won't spend that much now because I'm only getting 35 items, and the 35 items are anywhere between £1 and £5. And all I do is I'm trying to double my money, but as you can see, most things don't sell for much. £3, £6, £4. I'm actually, after eBay fees and packaging, I made 88p on a game, 37p on a game, £1.36 on a book, and so forth. So, you know, I'm doing mainly whatever I can find that is easy for me to sell and pack up, that I'm comfortable with, doesn't cost me any more time that's needed anymore. So that's it for me on eBay. This is just going to continue on the side, bringing in money. I'm going to spend my weekends in charity shops and car boots because it's fun. I enjoy it, and looking at stuff, and I love owning the stuff, and I use it just to test it, but then I use it, and then when it sells, so it's fine. So what we need to do now, guys, we need to find the next venture. We need another line. We need a more passive income source, and I've been looking on eBay. I've been looking on YouTube for the next item. Now I'm not sure how much if I'm allowed to show people or YouTube videos. I don't know if that's a copyright thing, but I won't do it then for now. But what I'm going to tell you is there is three people that I've now watched a few videos, and I'm a bit torn between doing listening to one or listening to the other. But all I do is I type in passive income, maybe ideas, and you will get all of these guys come up. And I've watched some of this guy, Kiyosaki. Watched some of this guy. This is about investing. Passive income. So they give you 5 different ways. I can't find the two people I was looking at, but so many videos get uploaded every day, so it's hard to find. Maybe if I go to history, I will find it. So anyway, there's 2 people, and so there's 2 routes. So one person is just like this person here, 10-5. She's got 20 ways to make money, and one of them is do a YouTube channel, one of them is do Twitch, and I've done both of those, and I've made 0 money from that so far. One of them is doing eBay, which I'm doing, and I've made £450 in 6 months. You decide if that's for you, but it's taken a while, so I'm looking at I'm looking at not an alternative, but something to go alongside it, so it's another revenue stream. So the one I found is something about storage, which interests me because it's to do with computers, which is in line with my channel, but so is the other ones. So there's two that have caught my eye. One is for storage and one is to do your own t-shirts. So I'm going to look at the storage one. So I don't think it's called SC storage or SC something like that. SC storage. How to set up an SC Prime storage. So this one interests me, and what you've got to do for this, if you've got to buy a Raspberry Pi and some storage and you can hook it up to your internet, you've got to do some programming. I can't remember which guy I was watching. Maybe it is this guy, Hex Crypto. There's a few on here anyway, so I'm going to watch all these videos, learn how to do it, and then I'm also going to watch the other person and see what other 20 of the ideas that she had to do. And one that stood out for me that costs you nothing is the t-shirts on Amazon. So that's another thing, guys. I tried Amazon, selling on Amazon, and yeah, that didn't go very well. I'll tell you a bit more. If you want to know a bit more about that, just ask me in the comments, and I'll tell you why Amazon was not for me. It was easy to, I'll tell you now. So on Amazon, it was easy to post. It was easy. The pricing is lower than eBay, so you won't get as much money as eBay. When the fees are more, and what really annoyed me was when I sold one thing, I went to print the label and it printed out 50 labels. Now why it did that I don't know, but I have a thermal printer. The thermal printer was 70 quid, so that's fine, but the labels are expensive, and to waste 50, I think it was 13 labels, to waste 13 labels, thermally printing labels, that's a big deal. So I wasn't making any money. Again, I was doing Amazon for the last 4 months and I sold 2 things, so it wasn't worth it. And yeah, so I've stopped the Amazon. I'm going to stop one of my eBay stores when I find out how to delete it, and I'm going to carry on to one eBay store. But the next thing I'm going to do, guys, so I think I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do this SC Prime storage. I don't know what it is. I'm going to watch all the videos, and then so make sure you subscribe, and I'm going to follow one of these guys. Don't know which one it is now. I think it was Hex. So I'm going to follow Hex and I'll film it with you guys. I'm going to set this up, and what this does is you can hook this up to your internet as it is, and it will start selling storage. I don't know what kind of storage, but it's a company called SC Prime, I believe. But what I need to do is I need to buy the Raspberry Pi, I need to buy the storage, I need to buy an SD card and whatever, and then I need to learn how to do this, and then I'll film it for you guys in the next video. So make sure you stay tuned to see how that goes. And what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to start I'll do another spreadsheet which starts showing what income's coming from where and how much I'm making, and then hopefully we're going to become millionaires. So as I said in the first video before this one, get your 10 items, sell it on eBay, get the money, go and get inventory, make contacts, charity shops, even shops, sorry. So if a shop has a sale on, and I've done that as well. So one shop I saw had these figurines for sale, so they were half price, so I bought all of those and sold them for the retail price. So that was fine, that worked out. So that works as well. So if you've got any shop that's going some stuff for sale, on sale, 50%, 70% off, that's an inventory source. That's an inventory source, because you know, even if you sell it back up for 40%, then you know you got 70% off. You put the price back up a bit, because those sales don't last forever. So with the January sales comes up, with the Black Friday sales, with any of those type of sales as well, you got a chance to use that as your inventory source. But yeah, charity shops, car boots, yard sales if they're in your local area, Facebook, there's people on Facebook selling stuff, so buy that. That's all we can do at the moment. You might want to look online and Google, you know, I found an e-waste place, so I've been looking at that. I haven't visited it yet, but look on Google. You can buy the pallets, you can buy Amazon returns, all of that kind of stuff, guys. So there's plenty of ways to get your inventory going. But yeah, I think I'm happy with my sources at the moment, and I'm making contacts every time. Even at the car boot, talk to the people. There's people there selling stuff. Where do they get their inventory? Can you do a deal? Whatever, etc. So now I'm going to do a next revenue stream, and I think I'm going to go with this SE Prime. But what I'll do is I'll buy a Raspberry Pi, and I'll buy all this stuff. I'll watch a few videos. I'll get all the inventory, and in the next video you'll see what it is, and I'll show you how to set it up. Again, my channel, I'm no expert. All I do is I learn off this. I then try and tell you guys more simpler how I've understood it. If I can understand it, you can do it. Right? That's my goal. That any ordinary person like me, I'm just ordinary. I don't know anything. I'm learning this. I'm doing all the hours to learn it in my free time that I don't have anymore because of eBay and because of work. But I'm doing that, and then what you guys can do is just copy my end result and see if the results are for you. But you can see already that eBay can work. I did the Daily Refinement challenge. It hasn't given me, he said you can get up to 100 grand a year or a month. I can't remember which one now. But you need to be posting items and selling items. I think the number's 100 items posted a day and 100 items sold a day, and then you may be somewhere in that region of 10 grand or 100 grand. I can't remember which one it was now, but for me, I can't get there. It's just too hard to source that much. It's too slow on eBay to sell, and the profit margins on my things are not as big. But I can tell you the profit margin that I'm getting per item, roughly averaging, is, I think eBay tells you that. I might need to go back to eBay. Yeah, I don't know, somewhere around here it tells you. But so my goal again, guys, is to get to top rated seller again on this store. I am at above standard. Everything's going well again. I've got more positive reviews than the last store, and I'm almost at my goal. I need to get 1,000 sales and 186 sales, so £1,000 worth of sales and 186 sales. So I've reached past 100. Sorry, need to get 100 sales, so I've passed that by far. And as you can see, I don't sell my items very much. That's why I'm below the £1,000 threshold. So my next review is next valuation is 20th of June. So I should reach that goal by then, and I should become a top seller. And yeah, I think as you progress like that, you may get better sales. So I've taken 2 steps back to get. I've taken 1 step back to get 2 steps forward. There is a return, but they haven't returned it, and that's like a month old. But yeah, everything's going well on the new store. I'm going to carry on with it. I want to get back to top seller level and just see if that does anything, and I'll update you on that as well. But yeah, let's what I'll do is I'll buy the Raspberry Pi, I'll buy the storage unit, and I'll show you all of that in the next video. So make sure you subscribe, don't miss out. I'm going to be less involved in the eBay now, so I'm going to do videos again more regularly. But do subscribe and hit the notification button so that you are aware when I do post a video, because who knows now, because I'm so busy. But I want to keep you guys updated. I want you guys to follow through with this and see if it's for you, or help me and suggest anything. That'd be great too. Leave your comments below. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you as always for watching, and the next video I'll get back onto computers. I have somebody that and he's one of my contacts actually, that I want to build a computer for. So I'm going to do that for him in the next video. Oh, not in the next video. The next video is going to be upgrading. Remember, I was going to put the graphics card. Okay, so the next video will be the graphics card into the system. I haven't done it yet. I want to clean this up. I'm going to do that all on the next video. And I'll come back in, well, when the stuff arrives. So I'll do an update on the eBay store, because I should get top seller in the next 90 days. So I'll do another update on the eBay store in about 90 days. But I'll do a video before, when the stuff arrives for the new avenue I'm going to explore. When that arrives, I'll do a video showing how we set that up. I mean, you can watch someone else's video. That's all I'm following, but I'm gonna be more simpler because I don't understand, so I'm learning myself. So you go along and learn with me. But then I'm going to do a video probably next week about putting this graphics card. This graphics card's got to go in, because the other reason I I haven't been posting videos. I've had enough of my laptop. It's old, it's slow, I can't edit on it. It's well, that's where I do my editing, so it's really tough, and it knocks the stuffing out of you. So I haven't been motivated to do it, and I want to get this computer running whereby it will edit. So I already tried to edit on it, but the editing program wouldn't accept it. I think it's because of the graphics card, I don't know, but we'll find that out in the next video. Listen guys, thanks for watching. Again, subscribe, because I don't know when videos are coming out about which type of videos, so you're going to want to know that. So far so good. It's fun. Try it, give it a go. If you can get to 100 items listed and 100 items sold a day, that's your goal, that's how you do it. But I can't get there. I can only do 5. I sell averaging, this will tell you how much I sell averaging as well. I'm doing 1.9 sales a day, so I'm doing 2 sales a day, which is good. I'm happy with that. But I'm only making £3 a day. But then I take the money on the weekend and I go and spend it on more inventory. So I've got at the moment listed 927, but I've got bags and boxes now sitting in the corner ready for posting, because I don't want to post it all at once, because I want to keep the eBay algorithm going. And yeah, so again, sorry guys, subscribe, hit the notification button, watch out for the videos for this, for your 90-day updates, and when the new stuff comes in, and we're going to explore the new revenue, and in between another video, or maybe after, putting this graphics card in the machine. So we're still doing computers, and then I've got to build a computer for somebody I want to give one to, because I feel like he was talking about it and he wants it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you. See you later.